Good morning, everyone. I hope we're having a fantastic day. Today's assignment is getting posted a little later because I needed time to draw what we're doing today. So, as we saw in our directions, on a separate sheet of paper, we'll create our own biomes. It'll be full of living organisms and abiotic factors. Okay? Click on this link to see my example biome. This is the video I'm making currently, so you'll have a little link that you can click on. For your directions, must do, while creating our biome, be as neat as possible. I know that that isn't always easiest for everyone, so later you'll see directions on what we can do and how that might look. Step 2, choose a biome. There are so many different options that you can pick from. If you don't know what you want to pick, you can explore biomes here. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to a website. That is this website. All the different world biomes. And if you scroll down, you can see aquatic biomes. Aquatic means that they're around the water or in the water. And terrestrial biomes means they are on land. So you can check out all these different biomes. You can explore whichever ones you want. You can also watch this video for biome ideas as well. But if you already know what biome you'd like to do, go for it. No one's making you choose a biome you don't want. Find one. 3, title your page with your name and the name of your biome. So I'll show you an example here without giving too much information away. On my sheet, I know it's kind of it's not dark enough. Oh, there we go. Marine biome, Mr. P. So I included the name of my biome, the marine biome, which is in the ocean, and I included my name. Boom. That is step 3. Okay? Adding 3 autotrophs to your biome. Name them and label them as autotrophs. I'll show you one on how that looks. Remember, autotrophs make their own energy. They are producers, okay? And producers means you make your energy typically from sunlight, or we learned in yesterday's video you could be a chemoautotroph, which means that you make your energy from chemicals. A lot of them are deep sea underwater. So, without giving too much away, I added algae. I drew my picture of the algae. There we are. I drew my picture of the algae. I named it algae, and then I labeled it as an autotroph. Okay? Because algae makes their energy from sunlight. That is one, you have to add 3 more. Add 4 heterotrophs to your biome. Name them and label them as heterotrophs. Heterotrophs must eat other organisms to get their energy, which means that you are adding an animal. So I'll show you a little bit of my bottom part of my picture here. I am adding, I thought this was kind of cool, but I'm also a nerd, so that's okay. I added a sea cow, which is a manatee. And the manatee is eating seagrass. You can kind of see at the bottom of the page. I added a little text box here. I took that away too quickly. I added a text box so my manatee was saying something. You don't have to do that. That is a may do. But I'm a manatee, and I labeled in the speech box that it said I am a heterotroph because the manatee is eating grass. It is consuming another organism. You need to add 3 abiotic factors to your biome. Name them and label them as abiotic factors. And so, my last one, towards the top, I added the sun. Okay? I labeled it as the sun, and it is an abiotic factor. The sun is non-living. So that is one abiotic factor you can have in your biome. You have to come up with 2 other abiotic factors. What are they in yours? In the Maydo, you may add color to your biome. I recommend using colored pencils and coloring lightly if you choose to add color. 2, You can add more autotrophs, heterotrophs, or abiotic factors. So instead of 3 autotrophs, you can have more. Instead of 4 heterotrophs, you can have more. Instead of 3 biotic factors, you can have more. You can give your organisms thought bubbles or speech bubbles. That's kind of like what I did with the manatee here. I labeled in my speech box that I am a manatee, I am a heterotroph, and I am eating the seagrass. Num 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 num. Because the sea cow gets hungry. It's called the sea cow for a reason. I know drawing can be a challenge, so this is where I kind of made up at the top how drawing neatly can be a challenge. You can always make your first copy a rough draft, and then you can make a neater copy second. So my first copy is here. It's kind of hard to see all of it at once. That's just kind of how it is. But my rough draft has everything. I have 3 autotrophs. I have seagrass, I have algae, and I have seaweed. My seaweed is over to this side here, kind of growing up long stems. I have 4 heterotrophs. I have my sea cow, the manatee. I have a school of fish. I have an octopus, and I have a great white shark. And they are all saying, and the octopus and the great white shark are saying things, so I think that's kind of funny. I also have my 3 abiotic factors. I have the sun, I have all the ocean water is non-living, so all this stuff that I could shade in blue a little later, that is all non-living. And then towards the bottom here, I labeled there we are. I labeled my sand and my rocks in the ocean floor. That is all non-living too. And so you can create your own biome. This is what I want you to have ready for, done today, because tomorrow in our live class, you're going to kind of do a mini presentation of your biome to some of your classmates. And I look forward to seeing your work today. Have a fantastic day. If you have any questions, please send me a private comment or please email me and I'll reach out to you. Have a fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with your bio.